What is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New coming at you on this Sunday evening, man. I just had to chime in real quick. First and foremost, as always, positive vibrations for everybody out there who's listening, man. Much blessings to everybody. I'm not whipping the day. I just probably don't need to be doing that. Feeling how good I feel after the Titans took care of business today and won my money as I knew they would defeat the Kansas City Chiefs with no problem. But that is not what I'm making this video about because, as we focus on the NBA on this channel. So I just had to make a quick video because, after the Titans won, I was like, you know what? Let me check out the league pass and see what is going on with the Brooklyn Nets. And as I watched the game, I said, okay, this is getting very interesting. In the third quarter, they're kind of going back and forth. Looked like Charlotte was playing, pretty good. LaMelo Ball was looking good. Miles Bridges was having a hell of a game. I don't know. One thing I tend to notice was James Harden just seemed like he was trying to overly get people involved. It felt like he was just really trying to do too much, and he had some opportunities, I feel, to finish at the basket, but yet he passed because I think he is trying to get other people involved. Now, Blake Griffin did sit this game, and Brown did play for him, so I don't know why they haven't been getting Brown any playing time. I think they should still be able to get him in the rotation somewhat, but, Brooklyn has had the first night of their back-to-back today, so Blake Griffin did rest for tomorrow night's game. So it was Brown who really got his minutes today. LaMarcus Aldridge was looking good early on. I mean, he was controlling the glass, and he was hitting pretty much from mid-range, pretty much all in the first half. Didn't see a whole lot of them in the second half. But one thing I noticed, like I said, Harden was trying to overly get people too much involved, was my main observation. But what I noticed was when Charlotte, the coaching staff did a great job because they brought in LaMelo Ball, went to the bench in the fourth quarter, and of course the journeyman Ish Smith came in. Now, typically when you think Ish Smith, you think like, man, dude, play like some Ish. You understand what I'm saying? But Ish Smith today said, no, I am the Ish. You understand what I'm saying? He said, I am the Ish. And I mean, that boy got it cooking. And of course, Miles Bridges, he is really coming into his own in his fourth year, home, drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. Didn't start too many games last season, had some injuries and things like that. But with this year, I mean, hey, so far so good. I want to say averaging 26, 27 a game, even though it's just a short season. But the Charlotte Hornets, for the first time in a mighty long time, are 3-0. And you would think that without Kyrie Irving, that James Harden, Kevin Durant, and company still would have been able to get it done. So it seems like the Brooklyn Nets are going through the same thing as the Los Angeles Lakers, although their team didn't have a lot of time to build chemistry last year with injuries constantly in the lineup with Kyrie, Harden, and Durant all being injured. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be a problem for them to get it together. But one thing I do notice, it kind of reminds me of like after Mike Tyson got dropped by Buster Douglas, he used to just strike fear into his opponents, and a lot of times they'll be so scared that he would just knock them out before they can even just really get into the match. You understand what I'm saying? And it seems like the Brooklyn Nets have really lost that. They're not striking fear into anybody. So even teams like Charlotte can come into their building on a Saturday afternoon. I don't know, maybe they saw Busta Rhymes' performance at halftime because he was pretty crunk, you know what I'm saying? But maybe they saw that and maybe that energized them, but I doubt it. But that's just me being funny. But at the end of the day, the Brooklyn Nets are 1-2. Of course, we all know the Los Angeles Lakers do play tonight, and they are playing a team that was looking pretty good on last night, who was out there in La La Land, where I wish I was right now at this very moment, but will be very soon, is my very own Memphis Grizzlies. Everybody know I got much love for the Beale Street Blue, and man, Ja Morant, considering he scored 37 in his first game, was actually leading the league in PPG through the first game. But of course, he came down to earth yesterday, but he still chipped in, I think, 25 points, if I'm not mistaken, and had a very key assist at the end of the game because it was a close game, and Paul George gave it everything he had. But Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies was able to pull it off. Now, they will be at the Staples Center again playing the real Los Angeles team. We're not going to talk about the Clippers, moving on right along to the Los Angeles Lakers. They will be playing the Los Angeles Lakers tonight at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, and about 6:30 on the West Coast, where the sun will still be shining. And if you had to ask me, I've been winning all day. I'm telling y'all right now, I've been winning all day. I made money off the Titans. I made money. Oh, that's what I meant to say. On that fourth quarter, I could see the look in Kevin Durant's eyes. I mean, I don't know what it was. They seemed kind of shook because, like I said, Ish was doing his thing. And credit to the coaching staff. They never set Ish down. They never set anybody else down. They just took when they run, and I love when coaches do that because a lot of times, you know, you want to bring back in your starters, you know, bring back in, you know, LaMelo and whatever. But at the end of the day, he stuck with what was working. And I mean, they had them boys shook. And the one play where Bridges just broke Harden ankles. If y'all didn't see it, man, see if it's on highlights available somewhere on SportsCenter somewhere because he broke the boy ankles, dropped him, made him look silly, got him in foul trouble. Harden took the fifth foul. Once he went to the bench, I was like, hold on. They were still giving Charlotte like 2.5 points on the live. So I was like, you know what? Go on and let me get a little bread on that there too. So I went on and got that money too, y'all. So hey, I gotta get it. So anyway, back to what I was saying. As the Memphis Grizzlies take on the Los Angeles Lakers tonight, I haven't looked at the spread, but given that the Grizzlies are on the second night of a back-to-back and how poor the Lakers played the other day, I'm just thinking that the Lakers are going to come out and do their thing and actually win. So I would take the Lakers in the straight up tonight. LeBron James has been shooting the ball phenomenally behind the three-point line. Let's see if he keeps that up tonight. If the Lakers don't struggle from the free throw line, which I don't know, they have been doing that a lot lately, then I think they can pull off this game. And I just feel like with the depth, if they can start to get the rotations down, that I think they match up very well against the Memphis Grizzlies because, of course, Russell Westbrook is going to give Ja Morant all that he can handle. It's going to be a great game, but Jared Jackson Jr. has been playing great as well. He's really stretching the floor. He's doing everything that he needs to do, and he's not afraid to take any kind of big-time shots. So I really look forward to watching that game this evening. I don't even know who come on for Sunday Night Football because anyway, like I said, it's all about the association. I might need to check it out, though, because it might be some money to be made. I wish I would have looked because then maybe I could have helped y'all out. But anyway, at the end of the day, man, this has been your boy B Noob. I'm going to see y'all in the morning for the morning show so we can have something to talk about as far as the Lakers' performance tonight. So, as always, man, right on to the real and much love to the haters. Y'all know I'm up out. Peace.